Alright, what is going on, peeps and peepettes? It's your boy SixxthIce. Today we're doing something a little bit different. This is called the SixxthIce Shpeel. And basically it's just when I come in and talk about a topic that I've had a lot of questions on, or something like that. And today is all about WWE. So, if I start losing matches, it's because I'm busy talking. But, yeah, that's basically it. So, I want to talk about everything WWE today and all the questions I get, because I do get quite a few. So, I'm going to be Matt Hardy, and we are going to be taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin. It is set. So, the first thing I want to talk about even, is a question that I've been asked quite recently. I've actually gotten 3 questions about it. It's all actually since last night. And it's, what do I think about CM Punk and his decision to leave the WWE? Now, you know, you've been hearing about this shit for a while about him leaving. If you know anything about this feud between WWE and CM Punk, basically what happened is the WWE has been treating CM Punk like shit for the past basically year now. You know, last year, 2010, you had CM Punk and the Rey Mysterio feud, which, you know, was good until they dragged it out for like 4 fucking months, where, you know, you had them fighting over his Rey Mysterio's family, and then you had it escalate into CM Punk's hair, and you had the Straight Edge Society, and all that bullshit going on. You know, I enjoyed the feud, but I do think that 4 months was quite some time to drag that feud out. You know, about 2 months in, no one really gave a shit, and when it actually got down to the feud at one of the pay-per-views, I can't remember which, where it was CM Punk against Rey Mysterio for the hair versus, I think, the mask. Rey Mysterio won and got to shave CM Punk's head. No one even cared at that point. You know, it was so fucking redundant that everyone was just like, really, I'm tired of seeing this match already. So there was that. And then at the beginning of this year, 2011, you had, you know, CM Punk versus Randy Orton, which was probably one of the best feuds I've seen. Fucking Stone Cold coming out of the ring, being a fucking heel and attacking me right in the face. Now, that feud was probably the best feud for Punk that I've seen in at least a long fucking time. Now, you know, you had some great matches in there. It was a good feud they did. Now, I gotta say, when that feud ended, CM Punk's career basically went to shit after that, because he got stuck with the fucking new Nexus. I even think, you know, that Orton feud was part of the new Nexus thing. But lately, what has CM Punk done? He got fucking, you know, 1 win over Cena. But other than that, he hasn't done shit. He's been, you know, taking care of basically a bunch of WWE wannabes. You know, you got fucking David Otunga, who, you know, no one gives a shit for. You got, I believe, McGillicuddy, who, again, no one cares about. Husky fucking Harris, who I guess is now in FCW, back in the developmental territory after Orton kicked him. You got, let's see, who else is even in that group? Oh, you got Mason Ryan, that's the other guy, who at least people, you know, kind of like, but I really don't give 2 shits about the guy. He hasn't done anything big for me, and all he's really done, he got a win over Evan Bourne fucking last night on Raw. And he's gotten, I think, that him and Punk tag teamed a couple times. But that has been the gist of the last, like, 5 months, or 4 months even, with CM Punk. You know, he hasn't done anything. And I think that the guy deserved to be, you know, at least a 5-time World Heavyweight Champion by now, if not more. But I think he's only, a 3-time World Heavyweight Champion. He definitely deserves better than that. The guy is amazing. You know, and if you watched Raw last night, wow, flipping me off, what an asshole. If you watched Raw last night, you saw CM Punk give a promo about how on the night of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, July 17th, is also the day his contract expires. You know, he won a match, triple threat last night between him, Alberto Del Rio, and Rey Mysterio to become #1 contender for the WWE Championship. And he's, you know, oh, I'm going to win it at Money in the Bank, which I do think he is. And he said, you know, I'm going to win and I'm going to be gone. You know, I'm going to leave with the championship. And then everyone said, well, how do you feel about CM Punk leaving? And the way, if you watch the promo again, you know, I've seen it probably 4 or 5 times since last night. CM Punk did not actually say he is leaving the WWE on the 17th. It sounded like, you know, he wants to leave, but if something were to happen, he could stay without being, you know, labeled a hypocrite or anything like that. You know, and I mean, the way I see it is he could either leave and be just gone forever. I'm tired of this fucking spam move. Or, he could say, oh, I had you all played, you thought I was gonna leave, but I'm better than you, and you didn't see this coming, yada yada. As Stone Cold gets a kip up here. So I could see either way happening. I think he's gonna leave, and I think it'd be a shame to see him leave, because there is no doubt in my mind that he is probably, actually not even probably, he is the best heel in WWE right now. You know, you got other heels, you know, you got Christian, you got, that's even all I can think of as top heels at the moment. You got Sheamus, you got Del Rio. You know, Del Rio's kind of being pretty good too, you know, I think the guy's got a good future, but he's not CM Punk. Christian, as a heel, I really don't give a shit for. And I don't even remember who else I mentioned. Not that it really matters. Oh, Sheamus, big fucking deal. Now, and then I'm gonna hit his hand. What the? How? What? This whole bullshit just made no sense right there. I'm confused. Okay, but anyways, you know, you gotta give props to CM Punk. You know, having such a shitty couple months. You know, and but if you think about it, the WWE has done a lot. They've bent it over backwards for him even. You know, when he got hurt last year, what was it? Bragging rights? Yeah, I'm gonna think that was it, because I actually, that was the first pay-per-view I really watched deeply, and in the 7-on-7 match, I believe, you know, after Punk was just totally dominating, you could see him just kind of get hurt, and they basically, you know, they had to rewrite 4 months of the script. I'm gonna be myself and hopefully win this match, but he got hurt, and they rewrote the entire script just so they could put him in as a commentator. Now, let's talk about commentary for a minute. You know, you got fucking Michael Cole, who I don't give two shits about because he annoys the fucking hell out of me, and I wish they dropped the I'm better than everybody else act, but the guy is at least a decent commentator. You got the, you know, Jerry Lawler, who I absolutely love, although he's kind of an imbecile at sometimes and says stupid shit on commentary. You gotta love the guy, you gotta respect a veteran, Hall of Famer. There's that. Booker T, I'm not trying to sound racist, but I think it's due to the fact that he is black. He has that semi-slurred speech at times, and it's hard to understand him, and he says dumb stuff, and he gets shit confused, and the guy's getting old. It's just, he's not the best commentator. Now, don't be hating, you know, I fucking loved Booker T back when he was a wrestler and whatnot. You know, I love the scissor kick and the spinner Rooney, and can you dig it, sucker? You know, all of his stuff. I loved Booker T. But he's not cutting it on commentary, I don't think. Give me a sec. Let me take a swig of this delicious cream soda. Oh, much better. And then, you know, if you watch any of the other shows, like over on, you know, NXT, you got Todd Grisham, who the guy's never, you know, been in a ring once in his life, but he at least has a good idea of what he's talking about. He doesn't really get stuff confused all the time. He knows the superstars, he knows the moves, etc. So he's at least a fairly decent commentator. But he doesn't have the in-ring knowledge or experience that he needs to be the best commentator. So they paired him with William Regal. Now, gotta love Regal, you know. No one really liked Regal. He's been a heel for as long as I can remember. But the guy knows what he's talking about. He's got tenure in the WWE. He's a veteran. You know, he's king of the ring. He's a lot of stuff.